One. Okay. First question, Coach. Do we get some players from the USA this year?
Yes, but before we go into that, I want to say thank you guys for interviewing me again. We were here last year, and it was an awesome experience. My only regret was we didn't get to do more during the year.
Yeah.
With that being said, yeah, we're getting some players from the U.S. We get Michael Anderson Jr. He's a running back who's an unbelievable guy, who's the conference player of the year. We get Kevin Henley, who's a defensive player who played in Oldenburg. He did an amazing job over the years. I remember him from my first years in Lubeck. Then we get Reggie Bullock. Everybody knows the twister from Hildesheim. He did an amazing job in Hildesheim. Then we go with the guys, you know, Michael Reeves, okay? Michael Reeves. Who else we got? We got Quinn Bell is coming back, okay? And Patrick Daly is a quarterback who's going to do an amazing job. So we I don't know what number he's going to wear. I'm just hoping I didn't forget anybody in regards to the imports.
Okay, cool. Next question.
Will we practice harder because we rank?
I don't think it's a matter of practicing harder. I think it's really a matter of practicing smarter and being more attention to detail, making sure that we do everything precise. Because what the game comes down to is just us really having the opportunity to be focused, laser-like focused, and doing the things the correct way.
Third question. Do we have new guys who sponsor us this year?
I haven't spoke much about the sponsoring this year. I haven't spoke to Ina Limpert or Frankie would be the guys that you talk to about in regards to sponsoring. I don't know much about that. I know the guys that we did have last year, Irons, for a hotel. Those guys are still going to be with us. In regards to new sponsors, I don't have any answers for that one. Good question.
First question is, are there going to be major changes in the team for the season in 2019?
No. In fact, we were able to retain a lot of our key players. I think our coaches, we were able to retain a lot of coaches. We have Coach Garrett coming over to coach the offensive line, so there will be additions amongst the imports and some of the new German players that we haven't spoken much about. Okay. We haven't spoken much about, but they'll be released to the public here shortly. So there won't be many changes. It'll only be additions.
Fifth question. Do you think that we stay in the League 2 or we're gonna get up in the League 1?
I think what's going to happen is we'll get whatever we deserve. You know, we're going to put our best foot forward, and at the end of the day, our record will reflect where we are. Obviously, I don't get paid to talk about losing, so my goal is always to win championships. I think in life, our goal is always to win. So I don't talk about anything outside of that. I don't think about anything outside of that. At the same time, I think that wherever we end up at will be a reflection of the hard work of the guys and the coaches and the organization and so forth. So that's who we're going to get.
Next question is, are you going to stay season 2019 and 2020?
I think right now, that's a good question, man. I think the best thing I've done in this profession, the one thing that I've learned to do really well is just focus on the matter at hand and what I can do in that moment. So right now we're focused on practice on Wednesday, and then we'll let each day take care of itself. And I think, yeah, everything will play itself out. So we're just focused on the moment right now. We got a season to play, so it's not for me to speak about what's going to happen in 2020.
Okay. Next question. Are we playing to? Are we getting to play? I don't know how to. Are we staying to play in the Rudolf Karl White Stadium in or not?
to my knowledge, we're going to play there. I think that's an amazing place to play. I would be a little taken back. I would be a little heartbroken if we move from there because that place has energy. It's an amazing place to play. I mean, the fans come out. It's a GFL 1 ambience, and it reminds me a lot of the old Bear Bryant Stadium in the USA. So it's a special place, and I think we went undefeated there last year.
Yeah.
So as a coach, I haven't lost a game in that stadium, and I'm not trying to change what you know. Don't change something if it's not broken.
Yeah.
Next question is going to be, what would you do if the men's team will lose their first 3 games in the season after each other?
First of all, I would try to encourage the guys to just continue to fight hard, and then I would do some internal some question asking and try to find the answers. Whether I would try to target where things went wrong, and just try to work harder on the things that didn't work. I mean, you got to consider it's a 14-game season, so even if you lose the first 3, you can go 11-3 and still win a championship. So it's about finding solutions, and the faster I can find solutions, the better things will be. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen, you know. But again, it's just about we'll deal with that when it comes.
Next question: how you do that to keep in touch with all the players?
It can be a tough task, but I mean, with social media these days, you can do a lot of things. You know, you got WhatsApp, you got Facebook groups, you got personal message groups. You have a lot of different avenues to communicate with your guys. And when everything else fails, you pick up the phone and you make a call and say, "Hey man, how you doing?" And just go from there.
Yeah.
A thing that I consider is the playbook. It's pretty important. So my question was, is there going to be any major changes for the season in playbook?
I don't think there'll be major changes. What I think will happen is I'll adapt and I'll tweak some things to the personnel, because the plays doesn't matter as much as it is the execution. So obviously you go in with a lot of ideas to think about doing a lot of different things, but then you see what works and what doesn't work. What works, you build on that, and what doesn't work, you see if you can repair it. If you can't repair it, then you just move on. So yeah, it's like that. A playbook is just a direction. It's a blueprint, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna use everything in there. You're gonna follow everything to the T.
Okay, I think that was all for today. I hope we see us next year.
I hope to see you guys too. As I told you guys last year, I hope I would have saw you more. In any event, man, Happy New Year, and it's a pleasure to see you guys again. Keeping up with your hard work. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of everything that you guys were able to accomplish, and continue to support me. And I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Good. All right, man. That's my fault. All right. Thank you.